Hey guys.
Welcome to
Well, I know you might have looked at the date.
Day late, eight Kirby, Summer of Kirby video.
Sorry, Alex's schedule was kind of fucked.
I woke up and I fell asleep before we get to the video.
He didn't get much sleep yesterday.
We're actually staying at Grandma's right now, so hopefully there won't be as many audio distractions here. So, yeah.
Well, welcome to Summer of month. Welcome to phase 3 of Month of Summer of Kirby.
Yep, this will be our 7th video in this marathon.
Today's video.
As you can tell by the title and the music, we're reviewing Kirby's Dream Land 3. This remix is Kirby's Dream Land 3 Ripple Field 2 remix by Forever Kirby.
Now, as for development, I couldn't really find anything on it. But the game made the odd decision
to release the game in America.
Release the game on the Super Nintendo.
Late into its lifespan.
November 27th, 1997 in North America, and in Japan, March 27th, 1998. Yeah, that's 4 months.
When did the original Paper Mario release?
February 2001.
Oh yeah, no, this is Super Nintendo.
Yeah.
I was thinking N64. Yeah, that's really late in the Super Nintendo's life.
What made this? I don't know what gave them. I guess they weren't ready to develop. I guess they didn't know how to handle Kirby
The Super Nintendo.
the N64 yet.
The N64 yet. So they just developed it for the Super Nintendo, and it didn't release till pretty late. But whatever. Do you know anything about the development of the game?
Oh no. Well, the game. Well, I know the game received rather mixed reviews.
And interestingly, released in North America first. 4 months earlier than in Japan, in fact.
That's not often.
It's not something that usually happens. It's just kind of bizarre.
So how did you experience the game?
Well, as with most Super Nintendo games, we modded it onto our SNES Classic.
Have you had any prior history? You had any prior experience about the game before that?
Nope.
No, you never even watched any videos on it?
Nope.
Wow.
It was my first experience with the game firsthand.
Yeah, it was part of your attempt to play the original trilogy.
Mm-hmm. And I can officially say I've played every main series Kirby game at this point.
So
plus
yeah,
a handful of spin-offs.
So is this late Super Nintendo? So how old is it? It's late. It's Super Nintendo. No title. Hold up. 20 years or 20 years later.
Well,
let's find out.
Yeah.
The story is actually pretty simple.
Oh.
Well, yeah. You could just read the entire. Here's the entire plot.
Well, you see. Okay. Oh, by the way, this.
Yeah. What was the last one?
The last one was by Forever Kirby.
Yeah.
That's why I already told you the name of it. Kirby's Dream Land 3 Ripple Field 2 remix by Forever Kirby. This one is Kirby's Dream Land 3 Sandy Canyon 3 String Quartet Arrangement, abbreviated to ARR by Jonathan Aldrich.
Just that mean arrangement.
Yeah, arrangement. I said arrangement abbreviated to ARR.
Yeah. So the story is, well,
not very long. Straight from the wiki, it says, on a peaceful day on Planet Popstar, Kirby is enjoying fishing with his friend Gooey. Suddenly, a mysterious dark cloud begins to loom over the sky, breaking Popstar's rings in the process and reaching over the distant corners of the world. Coo quickly tells Kirby that Popstar is in trouble, and they soon set off to protect the world once again.
Yeah, that's a pretty simple story. But, well, in-game, it's actually, you show on this nice, shown on the, you might notice the game's art style.
Yeah, the art style is very, kind of like a coloring book.
Huh. Very artistic.
It's a very artsy-looking game. And I, for one, adore this art style.
Yeah. So what's changed with Kirby so what's changed in terms of the game?
Well, you see,
Kirby's definitely a lot slower than it used to be.
But to make up for it, there's plenty more Dream Friends.
And we got a total of 6
Now, and even then, there's a new ability. So, yeah, eight times. So there's 8 times 5 abilities.
Yeah,
no, 8 times 7 effectively. So that's 56 unique abilities to use.
Yeah,
which is pretty crazy.
Yeah.
8 for Kirby, 8 for Rick, 8 for Time, 8 for Koo, and 8 for each of the 3 new Dream Friends. Animal friends.
Animal friends. And so, that's about all we say for gameplay.
Well, may I also mention that the game now has a quest system? Each level has these rainbow drops that you need to
in order to reach the final.
Heart. What are they called?
Heart Star. Ours.
Heart Star. Rainbow drops. Yeah. No, this is Dreamland 2.
No.
Dreamland 3. Yeah, I believe they're the
Heart Stars.
Heart Stars. And in each level there's a character that you have. There's a mission, and at the end that you have to complete. The game doesn't tell you these missions, but there are sometimes hints. But either way, after the at the end of each level, the game checks if you've completed the mission and shows you and gives you the heart star. Or if you have.
Yeah, the game's completing the game is a little
confusing.
A lot more convoluted.
Get a lot of guide to figure out what to do in each level.
Yeah.
But without further ado, levels.
Well, first up we got Grassland.
And before I continue, this song is Kirby's Dream Land 3 Sandy Canyon 1 Techno Remix by Forever Kirby again.
And so, Grassland is still your typical. Grassland is still your typical.
Is your typical first level.
The
abilities you find here are, well, you actually find almost every ability in the game.
Oh, we got a new one.
Hey, including a new one.
Clean Kirby.
How many Dream Friends are here?
There's 2.
Just 2? I could have sworn I've seen multiple.
There's still.
No, the Kai is here. I don't think.
First Dream Friends get here in this level.
Check it. Check if Pitch and Koo are in this level.
I don't think they are.
Check Koo's appearances. The other one. During the technical difficulties, we're checking how many characters appear in the first world. Go to Koo's page. You want me to do it?
Yes.
Koo, Kirby, Wiki. I am so sorry.
Sorry for our unprofessionalism.
Egg. I'm an egg.
Not on this work. It is the.
Okay, it doesn't say.
No, it
location.
Dude, I don't think the wiki would be deceiving you.
No, but I also know Choo Choo is in the level in the world. I've used her in this world, so same with the time. So it's not listing each one. Sure. Just check each individual stage real quick. Oh my god.
It can't check in.
Alright, go down. Does it say comment underneath store? It should say underneath the. Let me.
Oh my fucking god!
Really? I need a walkthrough.
Yeah, maybe the other wiki it would tell me.
And 3 walkthrough.
Sorry about this.
Nothing is telling us which dream friends are in the first world.
Maybe this. No, no.
We're
Maybe
trying to go over everything in here. I am so sorry. Oh my god, it's been like 5 minutes trying to do this. I am so sorry. Alright. Alright, rebels. What the fuck? Rebels. Okay, I'm just gonna say Koo and Pitch are not in the first world until I find proof otherwise, because if I didn't, we'd be stuck here for like half an hour. Oh my god.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. Stage 3. So, let's go get over the page for each animal friend. And so we can review their abilities.
What? Oh.
Okay,
I think
they're
we
all
should just
here.
use this.
They're all here. Well, let's look at the abilities for each of them. So, basically, we're already going over every single ability in the game in World 1.
Okay then.
Except for the ice combinations.
So the first one we got.
Hey, the animal friend abilities. Oh, wait, this guy has it. This guy shows everything.
Oh, this is a lot more. It's a lot better. Wow, this is a lot better.
Yes, every single ability.
Yeah, this video's already reached the 10. This video's already 12 minutes.
All right. So first we have a broom Kirby / cleaning Kirby.
Clean Kirby.
Where Kirby he eats. He can use a broom to sweep his enemies.
Yeah, that's pretty. It's pretty.
We're going over Kirby's abilities first.
Yeah, it's pretty basic.
Then you have Cutter. It's the usual. Fire, the usual. Parasol, the usual. Spark, the usual. Spike, the usual. And Stone, the usual.
Yeah,
we've gone over all of them.
Yeah, only one new ability.
Now let's go over each friend and their abilities.
Clean kinda.
So first, let's start with.
It's a little loud. Oh my god.
So let's start with Rick.
I have it right here.
Oh, I can see better on my computer.
Clean
So with
Rick.
Room, Rick sticks a feather duster out of his mouth and shakes it in front of him.
Yeah, that makes sense. Do you even rate clean on its own?
Oh, I need to rate cleaning on its own. Yeah,
It's just called clean.
It's really underwhelming in this game. I'm giving it a 4.
Geez, no wonder why it didn't return. When it didn't return.
I don't think until Star Allies.
Yeah.
When Star Allies actually made it a versatile and useful
You know,
ability.
the weird thing is this game came out after Superstar, or some games after Superstar, or for some reason, and didn't use the unified ability system, use the complete ability system.
Anyways, Rick with Broom, just marginally more effective than regular Broom.
Yeah.
I'll give it a 5 out of 10. A 5.
Yeah, would you rate clean on its own?
4.
Oh.
Cutter. You've already went over Cutter. You've already went over Fire. You've already went over Parasol.
Clean is the only one we...
Spark is unchanged. Spike is unchanged. And Stone is unchanged. Yeah, Rick's abilities are unchanged.
Clean is the only thing we go over for these new ones.
So, then let's go over a new character, Nago.
This
This baby boy, he's a cat.
This chunker.
Nago has the ability to double jump. I'm pretty sure you can technically get infinite height. It's just very slow to gain height. So, anyways, let's go over Nago's abilities. Shall we? Not with Broom.
Cleaning.
Cleaning. With clean, Nago sweeps Kirby across the ground and destroys enemies in his path. It's very effective. I'll give this one an 8.
What about the other abilities with Nago?
I claim I'm going over all of them. With Cutter, Nago turns around, flips around and shoots a beam. Aimed diagonally up.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. He fires a diagonal purple shockwave upwards in the direction of your face. Which is also pretty effective. It's definitely great for hitting all those enemies in tricky spots. Oh, so again, another 8. So, Nago with fire. He shoots a small. He shoots a little.
Burning.
Burning. He shoots a little fire pillar that slowly gets bigger and then shrinks. It's not particularly effective. I'll give this one a 6. For Parasol, you use the Parasol like a pogo stick. Anything you land on will be hurt. It's pretty fun. I'll give it a 7. Then we have I move this right here.
Yeah.
Then after Parasol, we have Spark. Oh, Spark is really good.
This animation.
and Spark, or Nago needs Kirby like a ball, and he starts pulsing sparks out
And he's invulnerable
for a while, depending on how long you hold it down. You're basically invincible when it comes to anything that can be killed in one hit.
Yep.
So you're basically surrounded with a force field that kills weaker enemies on contact. This one is super broken.
With Spark, Nago's able to use Wild Charge.
I mean, I guess. So yeah, I'll give this one a 10, definitely. Nago plus Spike, you'll shoot spikes out in different directions in front of you. It's not really super effective, but it gets the job done. I'll give it a 7. And with Stone, Kirby turns into a stone, and Nago starts slamming him on the ground like crazy. It's arguably not very good. I'll give it a 5.
Yeah.
Next, who appears next? Let's go over Choo Choo. Choo Choo is a brand new dream friend in this game, and similar to Nago. She is an octopus, I think. So yeah,
A pink flapjack, a octopus.
Oh, here, a flapjack octopus. That's what she is. And so, anyways, the next ability you get is Broom. Well, damn it, I keep calling it Broom because that's what it's called on this list. Just forgive me. Clean. Choo Choo plus Clean allows you to fly in the air infinitely. You can't damage enemies directly, but the sparks that are coming off of the end of the broom do. On the plus side, you can fly infinitely, with no restrictions with it. Which is kind of redundant.
So, Jerry, this one.
I'll give this a 7. Well, 8, sure. It's great for mobility, not very good for offense, though. With Cutter, Kirby will take Choo Choo and swing her in a circle above and below him, and surround himself. It doesn't have much range. I'll give it a 5. With fire, Kirby shoots a little flame out of his mouth that hurts. It shoots a very tiny flame out of his mouth that hurts enemies if they run into him directly.
Wow, that's worthless.
However, if you shoot it upwards, Choo Choo will turn into a hot air balloon when killing anything above you that she touches. It's annoying to control, honestly. I'm giving it a 6. With Parasol, Choo Choo and Kirby will spin around cities in a parasol, moving across the ground, killing anything that you hit. And you can't jump using this. I'll give it a 5. With Spark, Choo Choo charges up. a bit of electricity, and then surges up an electric blast, and then it'll start bouncing off of walls, and anything it comes into contact with, hurting any enemies in its path. With Spike, Choo-Choo shoots spikes in Ikes diagonally, Ikes on both sides, upwards and diagonally. Finally, a practical Choo-Choo ability.
Jesus.
I'll give this one a 9. It covers a lot of range. It covers it basically has you covered or from anything that's not attacking from below.
Is that everything from Choo-Choo?
Oh, we still have stone. Kirby turns into a stone, and him and Choo-Choo who swings side to side, spinning Kirby around. On Super Mario 64 style.
Do you get to throw
so long, Kirby.
You even get to throw Kirby?
No, but the catch is that if you hit an enemy, only Kirby can damage the enemy. If Choo-Choo who has Kirby facing away from an enemy and you run into it, you'll get hurt. So you'll only be. So it's kind of inconsistent to hit things with it. I'll give it a 5.
Wow, Choo-Choo.
Only one ability for Choo-Choo. Only one of Choo-Choo's abilities that actually you consider are very useful.
Wow.
Oh. Yeah, Choo-Choo,
well,
you may be cute, but you're not very practical.
And the next ability, the ability we haven't listed, it probably isn't any better.
It's not, but we'll get to that. Well, for next we'll cover Pitch.
All right.
Pitch is the best boy.
Bird.
A little baby bird. So with Clean, Kirby, Pitch will spit out these blue bubbles that explode upon impact with anything. So with it, so it basically launches is water bombs. It's simple but effective. I'll give it a 7.
And
with Cutter, Pitch will become a boomerang and fly to the edge of the screen, defeating anything he comes into contact with, and grabbing enemies. It's very effective. It's definitely a 10. With Fire, pretty much the same thing except in his Cutter. So yeah, also a 10. Parasol. Kirby will whack Pitch with a parasol and hit him like a baseball. The longer you hold down the button, the farther Pitch goes. The higher Pitch goes. But it also decreases the length and the distance he travels. So you've got to be careful in that regard. You gotta decide if you want horizontality or verticality. It's difficult to control, but it's so fun and to use once you get the hang of it. Definitely a 10.
What was that?
Pitch and Parasol.
What?
Spark Pitch causes Pitch to turn into a radio-controlled electric bird.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Which allows you to move him around and hit anything you want on the screen.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
The catch is that Kirby is completely vulnerable until Pitch returns to him. You can't move. Yes. I'll give this one a 7. With Spike, Pitch will move forward, stabbing in the direction he's facing with the beak. If you use this in midair, you won't change altitude. You'll just keep pecking forward. Spike Pitch is pretty hilarious, honestly. It's not technically super practical, but it's fun. Again, I'll give it an 8. Stone, same in there. Jump. You basically start doing jumps and hitting and crushing everything that comes under you. So kind of like a slower but more accurate Parasol. Oh my god.
Yeah.
So yeah. 8. Anyways, next let's go over Kind. So what changes has Kind got? Well, first let's go over the Kind.
Yeah, we got Cool and Kind in the third.
First, let's go over cleaning.
What is
Kind sticks out a plunger from his mouth And you can grab onto an enemy and then spit it out.
Yep.
Very redundant.
Kind continues to be worthless.
So, for cutter's the same. Fire is the same.
There's ice in Dreamland too.
Wait, what? Let me see Kind's fire. I think that might have changed actually.
Oh.
Kind. Slow down. Right, the Dreamland 3. Oh, no, but it's the same.
Yeah.
You can go through star blocks now. Alright, well, let me know if there's any changes to these abilities. Needle's unchanged. Spark, the bulb doesn't launch out of Kind's mouth, so it's worse now. Arguably one of Kind's best abilities is one of the worst now.
Didn't you give Kind like a 5?
I'll give this a 4. So, ice. No, wait, we're not going over that yet. Parasol. Oh, now Kind will stick it upwards, and he floats down slowly like Kirby does in later games.
God damn it!
It's no longer a direct frontal attack.
I swear they made Kind worse.
4. Stone unchanged. And except Kind is no longer in pain when he uses it. I guess that's good. Yeah, it's... Wow,
still sucks.
Actively made Kind much worse in this game.
Yeah, at least he's not... Well, he isn't in a lot of levels, is he?
Alright, go to Koo's page, see if anything changed for him.
Alright.
So, speaking of Koo, with cleaning, Kirby will shake Koo sideways in front of like he's a feather duster that hurts anything that hits it. Same rating, I'll give it a 6. Same, I'll give it a 5. Same rating as Rick's. It's basically the same attack.
So what they do with...
So, with Needle, well, you just have a single spike. Kirby becomes a single spike instead of mini. Otherwise, it's completely unchanged. And with Spark, Koo will not lose altitude when using the move, but you also can't move around while using it. So Spark isn't as broken as it was in Dreamland 2. They nerfed, arguably, it kind of needed to be nerfed because it broke the game. So yeah, I'll have to bump it down into a 7. Cutter, now instead of shooting 3 E-feathers, only shoots 1, but it can be adjusted at any angle you want it to go. I'd say roughly the same. More accuracy, less range. Parasol is unchanged. Stone is almost unchanged, but Koo can still fly just to fly very slowly while using it. So, yeah.
So Koo is unchanged.
So Koo is almost unchanged.
They tried to nerf it was slightly nerfed.
And Koo was definitely nerfed because he was super broken originally. But yeah, anyways, onwards with Brassland. And in this level, where's the page that listed all the characters in it? That was on the other wiki. Please go there.
Sorry, this is such a mess.
There's just a lot to cover in this game.
Oh my god, how far?
Almost 30 minutes.
Oh god.
Oof.
So what character?
Alright, so the characters that give you missions in this game are, in this level, scroll down a little more, are Tulip, Mochi, Pitcher Man, Shao and Goku, mine, and Ein, Kind's wife,
yes,
and Pierre.
No, I didn't. No, he didn't stutter.
No, yes, Kind has a canonical wife now.
What?
Don't ask questions. I don't fucking know. The boss here is Wispy Woods.
What did you expect?
Same rating as most other. Like, I'll give the rate. Wispy sane. I'll give this world a 7. All right, next world.
Wispy is done with staying put.
But oh right, now Wispy starts chasing Kirby after, or once he's below half health.
Well, this one.
And he can only be hit if he's hit directly in the face.
I say this was an original. This would be an original idea, but
well, they reused it later.
This would be
But
later
yeah,
games.
they're pretty interesting. And in fact, Clanky Woods and Planet Robobot directly references this, or the chase sequence.
Yeah.
I think 2 chase sequences, if I'm correct.
Yeah,
So,
yeah, but what would you rate Grassland?
7.
Eh.
Alright, so next world is Sandy Canyon, I believe. Remember, go to the first wiki page. That lists the characters.
Oh.
Does this have ice in it, though? World 2.
World 2.
Yes.
Yeah, it's Ripple Field.
No. It's Ripple Field. Scroll down. Do you have ice here? Here yet?
No.
Nope, no ice. So yeah, the characters or as you encounter here are Kamudi Banas, Bakasa, Eli Eel or Eel, Gamago Ogamu Ugo. I'll need to be.
Sorry.
Pitch's mom and HBE002.
Yeah, this is. Yeah. This is pretty.
Yeah.
Sorry for probably butchering that.
Mm-hmm. The boss here is
Acro.
It is Acro.
Is this his first game?
Yes. This is a pain in the ass. This boss is a huge pain in the ass. I do not like this boss.
So,
the first phase is easy enough. He jumps around and charging. Well, he charges at Kirby. When he hits a wall, a rock will fall down. Once he's below half health, he'll start swimming around. The screen will start auto-scrolling, and he'll start summoning minions and throwing skulls and anchors that Kirby needs to shoot back at him. And once he reaches a wall, he'll headbutt it and cause a bunch of rocks to fall. This phase is super obnoxious.
Also, hey, you get the name?
Acro.
It's Orca. It's Orca backwards.
Yeah. Acro Orca.
So, what would you rate it, Acro?
For this boss frustrates me to no end.
Yeah, not.
Ripple Field, I'll give it a 5.
Next is Sand Canyon.
Actually, no, I'll give it a 7. And it's a good level.
Alright,
Next is Sandy Canyon. It's a Sand Canyon.
Oh, finally. It's
Here,
weirdly enough.
Here in Sandy Canyon, ironically, you finally get access to ice.
Now we can go over.
So let's go over the ice abilities. First, let's go over the original 3 Dream Friends.
They're probably unchanged.
Times is unchanged. Rick's is also unchanged. And Ku now instead of breathing fire shoots like it's icicle bolts, but it's about the same effectiveness.
So what else are the new ones?
Let's go over Uchu first. Choo with ice causes her to chuck snowballs in random directions while standing still. It's not super practical. I'll give it a 5. Alrighty, then we have Nago, who breathes icy breath downwards, allowing her it's kind of like a hover ability. It's kind of redundant, since why would you need to kill the things below you? It was just as effective, if faster, just fly over them. So I'll give it a 5. And Pitch with ice. Ice causes
What is
he basically does the same thing as Kirby with ice, except it goes a little farther, so... Yeah, 4. Pitch is worse ability.
So what would you rate the new Dream Friends as a whole?
Kine's rating is going to drop to a 2.
Oh my god.
He got horribly fucked
As if he
over.
wasn't bad on.
He only has 2 good abilities now, those being Cutter and Birdie.
As if Kine wasn't already bad enough, already situational enough.
Ku is still a 10, and because of the freedom of movement, and he did get nerfed, but he's still useful.
As for what about Rick when
Rick
Unchained?
It remains unchanged.
And as the new ones.
Nago gets a 10. Nago is super fun.
These
and
are the most
useful.
consistent.
And his are the most consistently good abilities.
Choo Choo is.
Well, Choo Choo is basically. Yikes. Choo Choo takes the 5 that Ayn had originally.
It's why would you
Like,
use
almost all of her abilities are 5s across the board.
and also why would you use her out of all
Why would you use her when you have when all the other dream friends
animal friends?
and the other animal friends are significant are consistently better and more versatile? I know. There's only specific situations where you would need to use.
So just going after
her
heart
over someone
stars.
else, such as going after heart stars. So yeah. Wah, wah.
Yeah.
So,
And
Pitch gets a 10. Pitch is easily the most fun dream friend to use. Zia has a ton of variety and uniqueness in his abilities. Specifically, Cutter and Cutter, Parasol, and Fire, or Cutter / Fire and Parasol are really fun to use. So yeah.
Yeah, the dream friend. Yeah, animal friend. Yeah, the new animal friends are also a bit of a mixed bag. Well, less of a, at least less of a.
Mostly consistently good. Except for you, Choo.
Yeah. Damn it! You know, it's a wonder they didn't and get. Now I see why they didn't get an individual. Why they didn't get the clusterfuck treatment and in Star Allies.
So,
all right. That's all the animal friend ends now.
yeah. So let's go over what characters you meet in the
Missions
song.
ends here.
You have to
Stomp the tulips.
you have to the characters you meet here are Geto Azudake. Okay. No name for this. Well, does it say in the other wiki what their names are? It doesn't list their name. It only doesn't list any of the names past what World 1 on this wiki.
Stage 2.
What? There's stages. We're looking for worlds.
What?
Shady Canyon. Where's Sand Canyon on the other wiki?
Oh, shit.
Sorry for looking at the names of everything. The game doesn't tell you. It does not
Does the
tell you.
walkthrough tell you?
No.
Oh my fucking god.
I don't know who you're doing the missions for in
You're not doing
in 2 and 3. There's someone, but it doesn't fucking tell us on any resources. Well, you have to reunite Dombe and Hikari in level 4.
I don't think there are any characters if they're not listing anything.
There's a character at the end of every level giving you a heart star. And we won't list a name for the.
And
Choo Choo's mom or dad or someone on level 5, I don't remember.
and
you have to assemble Rob in the Nintendo, the NES peripheral.
Yep.
On stage 6. So
That's really weird.
Sandy Canyon and
Sand Canyon.
Sand Canyon's boss is Pawn and Con.
I'll give these guys.
No, I'll give them a 7. Pretty average boss.
Yeah, this is their first game.
So, anyways, then we have afterward Sand Canyon's rating as a whole. I'll give this one a 7 as well.
Stage 4 and level 4 or Cloudy Park.
the characters you meet in Cloudy Park are Hibana Modoki. Well, you need to clear out the Hibana Modokis for someone. Pio, another Gordo puzzle that doesn't tell us the name of the character. Mikarin and Agamimochi. Pick, someone related to Rick.
Hey, pick a visit with Rick.
Click on Pick. Who's Pick? And Pick Rick's girlfriend. So the other
and the last one is
HB007.
You carve it out of Star Wars.
Yeah. So and then finally, wait, we didn't. Cloudy Park's boss is
Ado.
Is Otto.
Yeah, that's
also known as Adeline.
I guess that was her
we just called
name.
Otto in this game.
Yeah, that's what.
So yeah,
it's quite finally something interesting.
Yeah. So, she summons the Ice Dragon, and Sweet Stuff, which is the angler from Dreamland 2,
yeah.
Mr. Shine, Mr. Bright, and Krakow. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah, this was their first game.
And after them, Adeline jumps out from behind her painting and starts flailing her paintbrush at Kirby.
Yeah, Ado. Wait, what?
Are they the same character?
They're not the same.
It doesn't.
They're not the same.
Yeah, it says it's not confirmed if they're the same character. They have different names, and it's never been
Ado.
If they're related or.
Are they?
I'm pretty sure they're the same character.
Yeah. What?
Yeah. She jumps out from behind her painting and starts flailing her paintbrush.
Yeah, you're
And
supposed to
she only takes one hit from a slide or either air puff up in this face.
That is so weird.
This boss gets a 10. It's a fun gauntlet boss, and the ending's pretty hilarious. So yeah, Cloudy Park is a. Cloudy Park
is.
I don't know what that was. Gets a 7. I don't remember the worlds well enough to give them. I'm not sure. None of them really left a lasting impression. And finally, the last world. Well,
it was Iceberg.
That is Iceberg.
Yeah, that's a very, very original.
Very creative name there. So yeah, the characters here are. You have to be Kogo Samus is Chef Kawasaki, Nametsu Umuri, Shiro, and Angel.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't. We didn't start her on the second mission.
Sure.
You need to freeze.
You need to freeze Metroids for Samus.
This is
pretty crazy, and also implies that Popstar exists in the Metroid universe, which is pretty hilarious.
Kirby is an alien,
but that also raises a few other questions, like if Earth still canonically exists, did with Samus alive, and Shiverstar is long abandoned. What does that?
Don't think about it. Don't think about it.
I don't want to think about it.
This might just be a little Easter.
Right. It's probably just an Easter egg that they didn't intend, and for you to try to make canonical sense of any of it.
Hence all of Hell's
I know
other
Dombe and Hikari or Rob canonically exist in the Kirby universe outside of this game.
Yeah.
Again, probably just maybe they do, but they're just separate characters that happen to share the name. like alternate universe versions of the characters or something.
It's a real bitch.
It's a real clusterfuck of confusion.
Don't think about it, or it'll hurt your head.
The boss is King Deity. As usual, he gets a 10. Still a fun, challenging boss fight.
Yeah, possessed by dark matter.
Yeah, and he's possessed by dark matter and can fly around. He's taken over fully by it. Speaking of which...
Did we ever talk about Gooey?
Oh, Gooey!
He's not an animal friend, but...
But if you press a certain button,
you can
Gooey will take half of your current health and put it to his own health bar and spawn and start attacking enemies and grabbing items for you. I'm pretty sure you can also control him if you have a second controller.
Yeah.
Yeah, this game's co-op mode. If you accidentally spawn on Gooey and you want your health back, just get rid of whatever ability you have and eat him.
Yeah.
Yes, you heard me. You can eat Gooey to recover health.
Yeah, this is you remember how in Dreamland 2, Gooey made a really weird, a really short, brief appearance.
But he's actually here.
A female version of Gooey could appear.
But anyways.
Yeah. Gooey, do we rate him?
No, he's the exact same as Kirby, but he can't use copy abilities.
Yeah, it wouldn't be until Star Allies where you get his own characteristics.
And he just grabs things with his tongue instead of inhaling.
Yeah, so what would you rate Iceberg?
I'll rate Iceberg a 10. It's a pretty cool little final zone. Oh my god, I said cool. Why do I always make ice puns accidentally? Overall, when it comes to level design, the game's pretty average.
Yeah, that's not a good sign.
I do remember Iceberg being a good challenge though.
Yeah. And the final level, level 6 is just a boss stage.
So, well, let's go over that boss.
Yeah, this is...
First phase is dark matter. Where after you have to it shoots a series of lightning bolts, and it can split off the orange orbs and start launching them at you. And after this phase, dark matter dissipates and explodes. And then Zero shows up.
Yeah, is this the...
He starts shooting out tiny dark matter copies.
Oh! Is this an evolution to dark matter?
I don't know. Starts shooting out tiny copies of itself, and
it shoots blood.
And shoots, it starts crying blood. And jashing at Kirby. And when Zero loses all its health, it turns into a tiny eye, and the eye in a rather disturbing scene.
Also, again, you gotta use some magic item.
And pursues Kirby with a last-ditch effort, and he gets to whack it a few times and destroy it.
By the way, the item you use...
By the way, the item you use here is called the Love Stick, which is assembled from all the from all 30 heart stars you collected.
Yeah. So what would you rate this? I mean,
and I'll rate this boss a 10.
Yeah, compared to Dark Matter in the last game.
Honestly, it's pretty easy, but it's an epic and memorable fight. Anything just because of how uncharacteristically horrifying the whole scene.
It gets even more disturbing
later on in the series.
Yeah.
Well, we've done it. Time to and now it's finally time for the credits. It's the black orb surrounding Zero dissipates and Popstar's rings are restored.
Yeah.
And that's the end.
And that was
Kirby's Dream Land 3.
So let's get into the story.
Well, first, music is an obvious 10. And as basically any Kirby game, the soundtrack is iconic.
Gameplay, yeah.
All right, now let's talk about gameplay.
Well, this is
Well, the level
design is
is pretty average, but the controls and both missions and character and player characters are very fun and unique.
For the most part.
Well, not all are created equal. But
Gameplay.
The gameplay, I'll give it a 9. 9. No, a 10. Yeah, 10.
I mean, this isn't normally a part of the scores. Not a score, but how about the difficulty of the game?
This game is actually pretty hard.
Yeah, this is
The levels later on get really difficult.
This isn't the hardest Kirby game.
Heck, the difficulty starts ramping up in Sand Canyon.
Yeah, by World
World 3, less than halfway through the game, it starts ramping up in difficulty.
Since Alex played this on the SNES Classic, he kept forgetting and using restore points. There were a lot of times where you forgot to use them. Yeah, the game.
It's really hard.
This isn't even the hardest Kirby game. In the main series, and well, graphically,
it's beautiful.
Well, it has this really nice
nice coloring book aesthetic that no other Kirby game has.
It's mainly mainly it's spin-offs that have their own
art styles, but this game sticks out in that regard.
So, well,
final rating, I'll give it a 10. I enjoyed this game through and through. While the levels may not be memorable, all the puzzles and animal friends and abilities are just so fun to mess around with, and then there's so many opportunities. It's just amazing.
Also,
thing that this game was even possible on the Super Nintendo.
Yeah, it came out
with all the shit that's in it.
It even came out. It came out well after the N64's life. Unfortunately, the game didn't even release in Europe initially.
Oof. But yeah.
That being said, stay tuned for hopefully
hopefully on the 20th.
Where we look at
Kirby Squeak Squad for the Nintendo DS. Until then,
I'm Nozarin.
And I'm Emery. And bonjour, my wonderful viewers. See you in the next video. Yeet!